Hello Crusaders, I'm Sierra Ash.
And I'm Jayla Shelton. Welcome to the Red and Gold Show. One fall play is in the books, but we're not done yet. Come out and support the cast of These Shining Lives on Saturday at 7:30 p.m. or Sunday at 3 p.m. Tickets are $7 and are available online at scecina.org/theater. You can also buy tickets at the door.
Remember, if you're interested in taking driver education this coming year, pick up a registration form in the main office. Registration packets will be available until Christmas break.
The canned food drive ends Friday, so keep bringing in cans to help us reach our school-wide goal of 10,000. With that in mind, let's check out our updated class totals. Students have an individual goal of 30 cans, and those who turn in 65 get a canned food drive t-shirt. Here's a look at the students who have met their individual goals so far. Those who are highlighted have turned in 65 or more cans. Congrats to all of you who have brought in at least 30 cans. Let's meet our goal and help Can Hunger Crusaders. Now here's a look at today's sports with Fiona.
Thanks, Jayla. The football team lost to Western Boone 19-7 in the regional championship Friday night. The team finished their season 11-2. The deadline to register for the new archery team is today. Contact Pat Haggerty at lordsarchery@gmail.com to get the registration form and pay the $70 fee. It's a slow sports week as the winter sports are gearing up. The girls' basketball team will play on Friday, and the boys will play their first game on Saturday. Now back to the news.
Thanks, Fiona. Picture retakes will be held on Thursday. Students must return their original picture packet at the time of retakes. Students must also sign up in the guidance ahead of time to receive a pass. The retakes will be held in the St. Francis Hall Conference Room from 10:50 a.m. to 12:31 p.m. Students having pictures taken may dress up. Please refer to the Dress Up Guidelines on page 33 of the Student Handbook.
Now here's Shadon with a look at the weather.
Thanks, Jayla. Today's high is 44 degrees and the low is 28. We're supposed to get up to 1 inch of snow or freezing rain coating the ground this evening, so be careful if you're out on the roads tonight. It'll continue to be colder than normal, but dry for the next few days. Now back to the news.
Thanks, Shadon. Mrs. Lowe is planning a Discover Panama trip for June 2020. An informational meeting will be held tomorrow at 6 p.m. in the Collaboration Room. With that in mind, we're now going to replay the promotional video from EF Educational Tours that we showed last week. Here it is in case you missed it.
Our idea to bring you here is to give you the opportunity to discover a beautiful culture. Not just to be a tourist, but be a traveler. You guys going to see a lot of things that are super familiar to you, but also a lot of things that are not. And that's the beautiful thing of traveling, getting to discover new things. Once we leave home, everything is going to be different.
Oh my God! This is incredible.
Since this is the first time for everybody in Panama, let me give you a little introduction of this beautiful place. Right here, we have 1700s, 1800s. the roots of this amazing country. Modern Panama there. It's like really two worlds.
History turning into modern day, all within the same skyline. It's like you're time traveling.
Are you guys familiar with the term biodiversity? That means the diversity of organisms, but also their relationships in the different environments. And that's exactly what the rainforest is all about. Guys, sorry to interrupt you. Come, hurry up, hurry, everyone.
What is it?
It's a titi monkey.
Oh
it's super hard to find. Right here, see one right here?
Wow, this is right out of my bio textbook. You know, it seems like some exotic animal. It's literally right here in front of us.
The good thing about this is we can have the classroom outside.
To me, visiting a country like Panama, you definitely want to see how things run.
The Spanish people wanted the indigenous to believe in their gods. So they created this kind of mask to scare the indigenous and to make them believe in their religion.
That's pretty much the origin of all the carnivals around the world. There's no carnival without music. All of the colors and the masks and the devils dancing and the drums. And everything starts getting very, very surreal.
You're so good at that.
Good dancers.
Right now, I'm in a super beautiful farm slightly outside Chitre, Panama. I really appreciate how everything is so dependent on each other. You appreciate the nature, you make use of the nature, you give back to nature. That's a really good cycle that I've really appreciated being here.
In school, you might just learn about the canal, but it's a lot more than that. It's the people, like the families, like the biodiversity. It's a lot that we've learned so far.
It's also just so fun.
Oh, wow.
The real voyage of discovery consists not in seeking new landscapes, but in having new eyes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna continue with our wonderful journey through history and time. We're gonna have the chance to see one of the most colorful cultures of Panama. The first inhabitants of Panama, they're gonna be opening themselves to us. They're gonna offer exactly who they are. So we need to embrace that, we need to accept it, and also we need to understand how it works.
I mean, just completely immersing yourself in a different culture. It's something that I feel like everybody should do.
It's better for someone to go into something like not knowing what we're going to expect, and then once you do it, then you grow that new pair of eyes, you gain that experience, and you overall develop a sense of what we're actually doing here and what you're actually experiencing for yourself.
This experience has been as different from my own life as it could possibly be. And even though it's so out of my comfort zone, I'm so comfortable here.
You will always remember this trip, right, for the rest of your life. You might not remember, you know, third period on Thursday in chemistry class, but you'll remember Panama.
If any of that look interesting to you, please attend the meeting tomorrow night.
If you're interested in engineering or the creative arts, or you just want to do something cool, this may be for you. Experience 4-H at Purdue. Science of Games is an event for youth in grades 7 to 12. The event is sponsored by Indiana 4-H and will be held on December 8th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Purdue University in West Lafayette. Those who attend will explore topics like game design and hacking an escape room, along with hands-on learning opportunities. The cost is only $15 and lunch will be provided. The registration deadline is November 30th and only 30 participants are admitted. To get more info or to register, visit the event's website listed on your screen. You may also send an email to the address listed to get any questions answered.
That's it for today's news. Keep it real, Crusaders.
And give that little extra.